Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Bolt Banter. My name's Curtis. This is Kendrick, and we are recapping that victorious game against those Tennessee Titans.
How about them Powder Blues at home? How about that vote yes on C?
Yeah, 4-5 and staying alive now. All right, Kendrick, let's jump right into it. We went through our keys of the game for the preview of this game, but recapping it, part of it was stopping Titans' run game, and we totally did that today, in my opinion. Henry went out early, but shutting down Murray was huge.
Yeah, and I thought DeMarco had a great game here. I think that the Titans offense actually had a great game here when you talk about efficiency. I thought DeMarco was running well. I think that they exploited our weaknesses in inside linebacker. But when we get to it later, Curtis, I think that the Titans just couldn't do enough of taking care of the ball to be victorious at the end of this one.
Definitely. And I guess kind of another big key to the game I want to hit on real quick is Melvin Gordon. Huge highlight to this game in general.
Oh my goodness. Talk about that rushing yard average going up.
It's going to be up there now.
260 all-purpose yards, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Almost breaks 200 rushing.
Insane.
And, dude, he was just carrying the team, doing it all. And you saw points of this game, too, where you kind of wondered to yourself, why are we passing in this situation? But they came back to Melvin, and Melvin ran with it. And I got to believe that this is the game that cements him. And McCoy said it post-game. He's the bell cow now, and
Yeah.
you should trust that, absolutely.
You have to.
This is his breakout game for the season.
And coming from last week where people were criticizing the play call to trust Gordon at the end, Gordon comes out and just shows it, trust me.
And Curtis, what's the play that we score on from the 1 yard line? Derek Watt up front.
Let's go.
Melvin Gordon running behind him and all the way for a touchdown. Come on, more of that. That's what we like to see.
And our key to the game every week is finishing. And when it mattered most, when we needed a first down, when we had to march down the field, when we only had an 8-point lead, Gordon showed up. He had a 47-yard run. He got a first down. He got another one. He kept pounding. He kept pounding at the end till the very end. And he was the man. He put the team on his back, and he shut down the game.
I saw a lot of people on Twitter giving a lot of credit to Adrian Peterson's coaching over the offseason and what he did for Melvin Gordon. And oh my goodness, on those big runs, he looks like AP. He looks like a young AP, breaking away, having the faith to get outside and just let his legs go.
And I might have seen a stiff arm there, if I recall.
A little bit of LT.
Little LT. Well, LT was in the building today, and they were paying
20 yards away from breaking LT's record for most all-purpose yards by a running back. And I got to believe that one day Melvin Gordon gets close to breaking it in Qualcomm.
Definitely.
Ooh, not Qualcomm. Excuse me, Curtis. We'll get to that later.
Wink, wink. All right. And what a game we were in Powder Blues, paying tribute to the Hall of Famers right before the San Diego voters make their vote on Measure C. But before we get to more of the Measure C stuff, let's talk about our defense. Gave up a good amount of points, but man, they themselves as a team or as a unit, defensive unit, they scored 14 points, which made the difference of the victory.
You want to talk about the guys that were out in this game. You talk about Jatavis Brown and Denzel Perryman in the middle, gone. Jaleel Addae is still not back.
Mm-hmm.
We lose Adrian Phillips in this game. Joey Bosa goes out for a little bit with an ankle injury, so Tenny Palapo has to come in at the defensive end. Well, Palapo is also playing linebacker, but the guys who stepped up, Melvin Ingram was providing pressure. When Joey Bosa was in there, he was
doing
all
his job
up in their face. And your boy in the middle,
Corey
Toomer, forces another fumble. Dwight Lowry with the scoop and score. Casey Hayward with his 5th pick. Brandon Flowers with a pick six.
Huge
And it's something that I've liked to say since Flowers came to San Diego that I haven't gotten to say for a while is lay the flowers on your grave, because 3 times when Flowers was first here, he iced out games for us, and that was vintage Brandon Flowers. He was 100%, and while I could say it, Curtis, Antonio Gates was 100% for the first time.
And that was another key that I had for this game is Gates had to step up. Henry was down, and he brought it, dude. He brought it today.
Dude, the first thing I said, I was like, Gates is 100%. Look at him pulling away. Look at him getting those steps that he wasn't getting last week. He's loose. Brandon Flowers got a pick 6. He's 100% out of the concussion protocol. When we get Tavis back, when we get Denzel back, when we get Jaleel back, oh my gosh.
It's going to be fun.
Let the boys come to roost because the defense has come to play.
I think a big thing is Rivers and Gates haven't been really starting the fire in their chemistry yet. I think today they were just on point. They had it, the communication in terms of them feeling out where they need to make adjustments, and like, just that chemistry you get with Phil and a receiver. It was there. Like,
well, Curtis, I thought with Travis Benjamin
flawless.
out that Dontrell was making great backhanded catches. I thought Tyrell was making great picks on the drags, and Phillip was just on it today. And
he was.
That's a testament to the Broncos defense because of the pressure that they put out. But the Titans were putting up pressure here too. You talk about Brian Arakpo, you talk about Jarrell Casey. Those boys weren't slouches up there. And yes, I know their names now for calling out in the preview. When I said I didn't know anyone on this defense, I took note of who was making plays out there, and they were up there getting pressure.
And another key to this game that they fulfilled was not giving up the ball, and they did not do that, which was huge, and it made a difference. It made a huge difference.
You know what was great, Curtis, was waiting for that moment where it was like, okay, we're down by 6, we're up by 5, all these scores, and Phillip would ice a ball in there and would almost get it picked, or Melvin would find open field and they would slam in on the tackle. The ball wasn't going up into the air and the ball wasn't going on the ground. They were keeping it alive on offense.
All right, and I think we can wrap this all up. Great win, Melvin Gordon.
Shout out to Drew Kaiser. Great game punting. I'm gonna say that right now.
Boom, always a key to the game, and he did it again.
How many of those punts did you see go past the 30-yard line? Because I didn't. They were all in 20 yards and back. Looking pretty good.
Killing it. Overall, dude, what a game. We seem to always let our opponent stick with us, but you finished. You finished the game.
I mean, when you got your 5th, 6th, and 7th string linebackers in there doing their thing, it's kind of going to be a problem.
Definitely. Let's talk about that Measure C real quick.
Okay. Vote yes on C on Tuesday. It's coming.
It's coming. You want this team to stay here, you got to vote. And I know it sucks for some of us that aren't in the city of San Diego that cannot vote. I know. But for those of you that can vote, please vote yes on Measure C.
Tell your family, tell your friends, get it out there. I think a lot of the opponents of this are saying that us Charger fans will vote for it, but our moms don't want to vote for it. Our sisters and our sisters-in-laws don't want to vote for it. Let your family know. Let them know why the Chargers belong here, and let's get it out there. See how much you can do. Right now, from political speculation, Measure C is not going to pass. I'm going to say that right now. Sunday before the election, Measure C is not going to pass.
It's going to be hard.
And Dean Spanos, on the record, if we can get 65% or higher, that is a statement to the Chargers to work with this city. And right now, political analysts are expecting 40%. Get out there, get your word out, get that last 20% that we need to keep the Chargers here.
Chargers are, a pulse of San Diego. If you believe in San Diego, if you believe in the city, you got to vote yes on C. If you want to say, oh yeah, we can fix the roads, there's another prop for that. It's like Prop A. Vote whatever you want to fix the roads on Prop A.
Vote yes on Measure D, whatever, Citizens Initiative, do it.
Yeah.
Vote yes on both.
All right, and that's really all we have to say about Measure C. Vote yes on C, please.
No more politics on Bolt Banter, Curtis. Let's get back to football.
Please.
The Miami Dolphins are coming to San Diego. Let's see what the Denver and Oakland game holds later.
I think it's going on right now, but we'll see the results of that game. This isn't even a watch, but it's funny.
This is a watch.
That's a watch. All right. That's all really what we got today for the recap. What a great win.
How about them Chargers?
How about them Chargers? Tell us what you thought on the game, about the game down below in the comments. Like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please like our page on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Make sure you have the notifications on so you're notified when we come out with a new video. We'll see you guys for the preview of next week before the Miami game. And we have one more game before the bye, so it's a very important game. And we'll figure out what goes on for the Measure C vote. We'll see those results on Tuesday. Thank you guys for watching. Bolt up San Diego.
Bolt up San Diego.
Later.